One upcoming fundraiser is hitting all the right notes. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Michael Bray. He is the co-organizer for the Right Notes. It's a fundraising event sponsored by the Summers Point Jazz Society to benefit MS. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks
Good
for having
to see
me,
you.
Jill. Pleasure.
This is really a unique collaboration because nonprofit organizations are coming together with the private sector to benefit a great cause. Talk to us a little bit about how this collaboration came about.
Yeah, it started on a very personal level. I'm good friends with Nick Regine, who's the founder and president of the Summers Point Jazz Society. And Nick was diagnosed with MS in 1989. My mother was diagnosed in 1990. And through various fundraisers that we've had at Passion Vines, it just made sense that we collaborate on something together, being such good friends. And the Right Notes was really, an inspiring thought based on over a glass of wine and what will become a great event on October 11th.
So we're talking about notes when it comes to wine tasting and
Yeah.
some fabulous notes when it comes to some wonderful music. Talk to us about what we can expect at this event.
Sure. Like I said, it's October 11th, Greate Bay Country Club. There'll be a 15 to 20 minute professional jazz presentation done by Michael Pedicin, who is a professional jazz performer. And from there, we'll go into a 50-plus wine tasting event. There'll also be about 6 different beer producers present. And these are 50 wines of top scoring wines from around the world. And so people will be able to just dance their way around the room, tasting away. And so, we're really looking forward to it.
Now, in addition to this great music, great wine and beer, let's talk a little bit about the beneficiary of this event. We're talking about the MS Society. Approximately 400,000 Americans are living with MS. Many of them live right here in this region. You have a personal connection to this. Talk to us a little bit about living with MS. You have your mother, you mentioned,
Sure.
who was diagnosed with MS in 1990. It's difficult. It's challenging for people who live with MS.
It is. It's a very unpredictable and cruel disease. It affects the central nervous system. It's a neurological disease, and basically, it disrupts the communication between the nerves and the brain. And there's various symptoms, but it's an everyday battle. And it just feels real good to work on something that can improve the lives of those living not only locally but globally.
And when we talk about the MS Society, this is a nonprofit funder of MS research.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And so it's great to bring 2 nonprofits together, the Jazz Society and the MS Society, and to do an event like that in our town of Summers Point.
And as we mentioned, this is an event held on October 11th. And when we talk about the Jazz Society, you mentioned that this is a nonprofit organization as well,
Yes.
working to bring together these 2 organizations for this event.
Absolutely. The Jazz Society was founded in 2004, and since then their mission has just been to entertain and educate. And they do a phenomenal job locally in Summers Point, as well as surrounding communities, but it's really a grassroots effort to, like I said, educate and entertain, and what we do with the MS Society is just a bonus.
And as you mentioned, this is an organization that works to reach out, educate, and entertain.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're using this event to reach out and let the public know, let the area know about MS.
Right, no doubt about it. Absolutely. This is, I envision this event. I mean, there's going to be. We're hoping we release 200 tickets initially. We have another 200 to go, and we're more than halfway there. So the response is phenomenal, and I really do believe that this will become a nationally recognized event in Summers Point.
And you are looking for people, as you mentioned, to come to the event. If people are interested in getting tickets, how do they do that?
Absolutely. moveforms.org is the website. In addition, at Passion Vines in Summers Point, you can find information as well as the Summers Point Jazz Society.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Jill.
We've been talking with Michael Bray. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Newsmakers.